We are experimenting, okay? Hi! Yes. I'm doing an experiment here because this is the only way you can learn. Good morning, everybody. I know you're not expecting me, but here I am. And I'm just, number one, I like to experiment to find out how things work. And that is part of the growing process. For us to continue to make progress in our life, we have to be willing, number one, to experiment, to take a chance, to take a risk. So I'm experimenting today, going live like this in my YouTube channel for you guys, and having fun with this. Number one that I did today, I did my in-body. And you know what the in-body is? The in-body is a test that you can measure your body fat and your muscle mass. So I'm about 11 weeks out from my next competition. So it's important for us, for me and my coach, to find out if I'm increasing my muscle mass, if I'm down and my body fat is going down. So today is March 1st. So I just did a test a few hours ago. And thank God my muscle mass stays the same from 51.8 to 51.8. So that's a good thing. Because the other alternative is that your muscle mass goes down, and I don't want my muscle mass to go down. I think one of the things that will depress me is my muscle mass going down. I don't like that. But I get happy if my muscle mass goes up and my body fat goes down, which in this case it did. It was from 0.9 to 0.8. So that's a good thing. So this is what is called the in-body test. It's a very good test, because it's very accurate. And if you do it, I do it when I'm competing, probably I do it like every month, or then I go like every 2 weeks and then 1 week. But I think this time I might do it every 2 weeks, just to have an idea, to have an evaluation. Because if you don't control, if you don't know, you train, but you don't know what you're doing, or you feel like you don't see the results. So one way of seeing the result is whether your muscle mass is going up, your body fat is going down, so you can adjust and you can make changes. And why it's so important that we stay conscious and have an awareness of our muscle mass and body fat. Number one, because increasing or maintaining, like in my case right now, is 55 pounds, 0.8 of muscle mass. Because your muscle mass, as we know, is the source of energy. The main source of energy is you get it from your muscle. You don't get it from anything else but your muscle mass. So what happens when you start losing your muscle mass? When you start losing your muscle mass, then you lose your energy, you lose your strength, you lose your mobility, you lose your power, you lose the flexibility, you lose your balance. And that's when people start labeling you, or you start labeling yourself that you are all. Well, it's not that you are all. It's that you stop working out. The things that you used to do in your 20s, you were active, you would do this and you will do that. And I know it because people tell me, oh, when I was young, especially the men, oh, I will lift, how many pounds of press bench, and I will do this. And I keep looking at them, And I'm thinking, well, what happened to you? Why are you with this belly like this? Look at those muscles. And what happened to you? And then what happened, not because that person got older. What happened is that that person stopped moving. And the natural tendency of the human body is towards movement. When your body doesn't move, your body gets rotten. You don't move. I mean, oxidation, is that what you might say? Oxidation when you're cracking. But anyway, so this is why you have to be conscious and aware of your muscle mass. You have to work on your muscle mass. You have to train. How do you work or you train in your muscle mass? You have to do weight resistance. You have to do resistance training. You have to lift weight. And a lot of people have the feeling that if I lift weight, especially women, they think, they have this idea that you're gonna look like a man. No, number one, you won't look like a man unless you are doing drugs. Unless you are, and I'm not saying all men do drugs, but that's the way, one of the ways to develop the muscle mass is in a very fast way, is through supplements and taking certain products and certain drugs. That's the only way you're gonna look like a man. And let's say, okay, I agree with you. Oh, you're gonna look like a man. Well, is that the case? Let me tell you my point of view. I'd rather look like a man in my 80s, in my 90s, and have energy. I have power. I have strength. I have mobility. I have balance. Rather than be in a wheelchair with a cane, or what is that thing, a walker, So what is your choice? So you make the choice every single day whether you're gonna be taking responsibility for your muscle mass and your body fat. And that's simple. This video, I think, is about that. It's about your body, your muscle mass, and your body fat. And one of the ways you can evaluate that is by doing this beautiful test. It's called the InBody. And I recommend it because I like it, not because nobody is paying me to do this. I just like it. This is one of probably the best because it keeps a record, what you did before, last month. So all this here is the times I've done it. So what else can I tell you? What else are the benefits? And sometimes you have to, another tendency of the mind is that you have to see the benefit. What's in it for me? If I do this, what are the benefits? What is in it for me, basically? And once you start the benefit of having a strong body, being healthy, having a good attitude, having strength, power, balance, those are the payoff when you make up your mind and you're gonna be working in your muscle mass. Not only working on your muscle mass, but also increasing your muscle mass. Having that idea in your head about to increase your muscle mass, working on yourself. It's worth it, it's beautiful, it's powerful, you feel great, you have energy, you have balance, you feel like you can do anything. You feel strong. Hi, Bullets, Gary Show. Hi, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is a surprise. I just got so excited about this, and I said, I have to share that with my YouTube friends. I haven't done a video in English for a few weeks, for about 2 weeks. So I owe you one. So this is the one. And this is the one that I'm doing especially to encourage you, especially women after 40 and 50 years old. Don't be afraid. Don't let anybody to persuade you, to tell you that you cannot do it, that you don't have the potential. Nobody knows that but you. And if you don't have to do it because you want to compete and you want to be a competitor. No, you want to do it because at least you're going to lower your body fat and you're going to have muscle tone and you're going to feel strong and powerful and healthy. And with that, I say pow, you say wow. Pow. Isn't this gorgeous? This is why I love bodybuilding. Okay, my friend, let me see how I sign out. Okay, I love you. Enjoy the video. Thank you so much. And let's see. I mean, is that the way we can do it? Yes. And now, perfect. I love you.